Medical lab technicians and medical lab scientists are two health related occupations in Australia. As most of you know, most health occupations are in pretty high demand in Australia. In this video, we will look at the requirements to obtain a positive skill assessment as a medical lab scientist. Now, there are three options. We'll look at the three options one by one. Option number one is if you have a AIMS accredited degree. Now, AIMS is the Australian Institute of Medical and Clinical Scientists, which is the assessing authority for your skills assessment. If you have completed an AIMS accredited program, you will be not required to sit for the AIMS professional examination. Now, for some pathways, you need to satisfy the document requirement and also sit for the written professional examination as well. But for option one, AIMS accredited degree, you are not required to sit for the professional examination, and also you do not have to have post qualified or postgraduate professional work experience. So, option one, you don't need that. However, when you lodge your expression of interest to claim points for your work experience, obviously you will require work experience. Now, option number two is if you have an acceptable science degree. If you don't have a accredited program, then if you have an acceptable science degree, you will have to get the assessment in two-stage process, which is stage one, the document assessment, and like I said, stage two is the professional examination. Now, what are the minimum requirements is that you hold an acceptable science degree, and also you have 2 years, minimum 2 years of relevant post qualified or postgraduate work experience, and one of those 2 years should be completed within the last 5 years before you apply for the assessment. Now, some of the foundation subjects you can or you must have completed includes chemistry, statistics, cell and tissue biology, biochemistry, microbiology, genetics, and molecular biology. Those are some of the foundation subjects, and professional subjects include chemical pathology, genomic pathology, immunopathology. As a microbiology professional, you will know what these professional subjects are. Let's look at the stage two now, the professional examination. This is for people who are undertaking the assessment through option two and option three. It's a MCQ paper with 150 single response questions, which needs to be completed within 3 hours. We'll get into the subjects later. These are some of the professional subjects I mentioned before as well. Option three is postgraduate studies with medical lab experience. So if you do not hold an AIMS accredited degree, or you do not have degrees with subjects that meet the AIMS minimum requirements, then option three is for you. In option three, we will look at you need to have a science degree with relevant subjects to life science or biological science or medical biological science or veterinary science, and you will require a professional discipline specific master's taught with pathology lab based research project or professional doctorate in professional discipline or a doctor of philosophy in topics such as lab techniques with application of conduct of medical lab tests. This is required for option three, and you will also need to provide evidence of 2 years full-time work, postdoctoral employment, and one of that should be within the last 5 years. Also, you will need to undertake the professional written examination as well as part of option three. Now, to quickly summarize, there are three options available for your skills assessment. If you have completed AIMS accredited degree, you take option one. You do not need to sit for the professional examination. You do not have to have post qualified work experience. Option two is for people who have acceptable science degree. You will have to undertake it in a two-stage process, stage one and stage two. You will have to sit for the professional written examination, and you will also require work experience as well. Option number three is for people who don't have an accredited degree, and also you don't have the required subjects by AIMS on your science degree. You will have to undertake option three. To get a full assessment done on your profile, reach out to us today, and we are happy to assist.